My pranams to all Atmajyotis, divine light of self. I welcome all of you for next session of Kaivalya Upanishad. We started with the shloka number 3. Na karmana, na prajaya, na dhanena, tyagena eke amritatva manushuhu. Karma, which is action, either in Laukika, worldly, or Vaidika, Vedic karmas, does not give liberation. But doesn't mean that we do not do karma. We should do that, but as a purification, chitta shuddhi, as a karma yoga. That's what we understood. So then the Upanishad straight away switches over to Upanishad says, Tyage neke amritato manashu. That means only sannyasa can get mukti. This has led to a lot of confusion in the society. People think that sannyasa means a formal sannyasa, formal dress. The Upanishad has a different connotation for sannyasa. I know a situation where a person is in the ICU, hospital. His beating is last. He wants to be sannyasa to be taken at the last moment. And he is given sannyasa ashrama in the ICU. Because people have a concept that sannyasa means certain way of living. Sannyasa is certain way of living, definitely. But sannyasa spoken in the Upanishad is different. Sannyasa spoken in the Upanishad is about karma yoga for a household. Sannyasa ashrama is dropping karma. It is actually monk's way of living. Then Upanishad brings one more very, very important aspect of sannyasa. What is that important aspect? Sannyasa means meditation. The meditation is sannyasa. Dhyana. So this is very, very fundamental shift in the Upanishad teaching. Sannyasa ashrama, we always think that we have to become a monk. Upanishad says, wherever you are a grahastha or sannyasi, final sannyasa is meditation, dhyana. Because in meditation, you lose the outer world. Okay, you go inward to your real self. That is real sannyasa. So let us take the next shloka. Shloka number. First, let us complete the shloka number 4. Shloka number 4. I told about the process of meditation, right? Highest sannyasa, highest order of sannyasa. What is the highest order of sannyasa? We think in sannyasa there is ashram, kutichara, then person who is then giri, mountain, puri, then parivrajaka. There are sannyasa orders. So the moment you say highest order of sannyasa, we start thinking order of sannyasa in the a way of life. What is highest order of sannyasa? As per the Upanishad, you have to think. Okay. Sannyasa means to give up. You have to sit in meditation as sannyasi. Meditation is sannyasa. And highest order of sannyasa. What is the highest order of sannyasa? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, sachidanandatma, shivanannani, shivoham, shivoham, shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness. This is called sannyasa. When you sit in meditation, you close your eyes. That means you are giving up the world. And you go inwards, and any thoughts come, feelings come, emotion come, you just observe, don't react. That means you are giving up the internal world. Physical world you are giving, internal world you are giving. Right? And also you have a clarity that I'm not the body, mind and intellect. I'm Sakshi, I'm the witness. Witness is Brahman. This understanding is called sannyasa. This process is called sannyasa, meditation. For a householder part of it. Even a sannyasi who doesn't meditate, he is still a make a way of living. Finally, sannyasa also has to meditate. Nidhyas has to do. So meditation also is 3 types, I told you. Ekarupa dhyana, Anekarupa dhyana, then Nididhyasa, Arupa. So there are 3 types of meditation. Meditation will lead to Chitta Shuddhi, first level. Then Nididhyasa, Shravana Mana Nidhyasa will lead to Jnana, ignorance removal. Okay. Now here puts one small condition here in this sloka, if you can see here. Mentally offer devoted solutions to one's own guru. Salutations, respect. Mentally offer salutations to one's own guru. See, he has said sannyasa is very important. Okay. So sannyasa means giving up everything. Right? But he says one thing should not be given. Guru should not be given up. You have to give up the world, outer world. You have to give the mental world. Offer respect to Guru. Guru should not be left in sannyasa. Sannyasa means you can drop everything, but Guru should not be dropped. That's why offer respect to Guru. So sannyasa means we will give up everything. Sannyasi gives house, job, family, but he will hold on to his Guru. Meditation process, offer respect to Guru. This is the teaching. You give up everything else. Because when you respect to Guru, the Guru's teaching is what you listen, Shravana Manana, that you have to apply Nididhyasa with the clarity. So the Guru is the way. And teaching leads you into deeper and deeper Nididhyasa. The mind mentally, you have to recollect the teaching and go into Nididhyasa. That's why Guru should not be dropped. That is the meaning. So next sloka. That's all. Karma Phalatyaga is all done. Karma Yoga you have done, and then you have come to sannyasa, which is meditation. So what I said, given a process, what is the process given? Karma Yoga, Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is you have done all the activities are offering to God, that has led to Chitta Shuddhi. After Chitta Shuddhi, Upasana, meditation, and meditation, Upasana or Dhyana. So in Upasana, Ekarupa Upasana, Anekarupa Upasana, Arupa Upasana. So Upasana leads to Chitta Shuddhi, and Nididhyasa will do Mukti, Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa. Ignorance is gone. So there's a process. So now, I chant sloka number 6. Please repeat. Hrat Pundarikam Virajam Vishuddham Vichintya Madhye Vishadam Vishokam Achintyam Avyaktam Anantarupam Shivam Prashantam Amritam Brahmayonim Tatha Adi Madhyanta Vihinam Ekam Vibhum Siddhanandam Arupam Adbhutam. In sloka number 6, a very detailed explanation of 3 types of meditations are told. In one sloka, complete 3 varieties of meditations are taught. Ekarupa dhyana, Anekarupa dhyana, Arupa dhyana, or Nididhyasa. Arupa dhyana is Nididhyasa, formless. This is told. So what he says, turning one's attention to the steady, pure, and clear, pleasant lotus-like heart. So meditation should be done on the heart. So why it should be done on the heart? I'll tell you. So meditation should be done. The God or Brahma, Ishvara is visualized in the heart. Why it is to be done? I'll tell later. One should meditate there on Brahman. Here Brahman means Ishvara, universal consciousness, as Sakshi. This is the source of all. Ishvara is the source of all. All means creation. So what is the creation for you? Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. And the physical world is the waking state, dream world, and deep sleep. The Ishvara is projecting from your heart. Ishvara is projecting your waking world, dream world, and deep sleep world. And where is it projecting? From the heart center, the lotus. Pundarika means lotus. beyond comprehension. You cannot comprehend Ishvara as an object and manifest form. Manifold at auspicious. How is Ishvara? As many forms. Many forms. Okay. Is auspicious, bestows liberation. Peaceful, Shantam, immortal, without beginning and without end. All those things are in your heart, middle or end. Non-dual, Advaita, all pervading, pure consciousness, bliss, formless and wondrous. In one sloka, it's power-packed sloka. Let us understand this sloka in more detail. How to meditate on God in your heart. The question is, where is God? We look for God everywhere. God is in our heart. God is in you as you. God is not separate from you. You are not separate from God. God is yourself. Now, when I say you, not the body, not the mind, not the intellect. The real you is consciousness, and the consciousness is God. So, God is in you as you. If you are trying to find God separate from you, you'll miss it. Because the God is the one who is operating through your body mind complex. Your entire body is functioning. The heart, the liver, the eyes, brain, nervous system, tongue, everything is functioning because of the presence of consciousness. And consciousness is God. You have to ask yourself, am I separate from consciousness or am I different from consciousness? Am I separate from consciousness? Without consciousness, you are not there. The consciousness is your foundation. And that consciousness is God. That's what you are. But we confuse ourselves with the body and mind. That's our delusion. The God is running the show in the body mind complex. How to meditate on God in your heart is the teaching of this sloka. So, the Upanishad starts with the sannyasa, renunciation. Renounce, 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 tyaga, tyaga, tyaga. The sannyasa, the real meaning of sannyasa is meditation. Finally, you may be 10 minutes sannyasi or 20 minutes sannyasi when you meditate. But that is called parama sannyasa. That is the highest sannyasa. Reality. Because in meditation, you give up everything. So this lady is meditating. She is sannyasini when she is meditating. So do not be look for sannyasa in any other way. In the Upanishad, sannyasa ashrama is there where you have to change your dress. That's a way of living. But real sannyasa is drop the world, drop the mind, be awareness, witness. That's the real sannyasa. So you can be sannyasi for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever time you can meditate, you are sannyasi. So this sannyasa theme is coming in all our Upanishad, in our culture very beautifully. So there are four ashramas: brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa. Brahmacharya, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasa. Brahmacharya means student. So this student, brahmachari, his hair is shaven. Can you see that? First in Western, when you Upanishad is done, a brahmachari lives in the ashram with shaven hair. Okay. So then there's a tuft here. So this shaving of the hair is called renunciation. Renunciation is a theme which runs in Sanatana Dharma from beginning to end. Mean tyaga or sannyasa is there everywhere in our Sanatana Dharma. So the brahmachari drops everything, only the tuft he has. What is the meaning of that? Shaving the head symbolizes dropping all other thoughts. People go to Tirupati and shave their head. Why? It's not a style. Hair represents thoughts. Like hair, there are millions of thoughts in the head. I'm offering the thoughts to God. That's what is shaving of head in Tirupati. So brahmachari says, I will drop everything, but he'll keep a tuft. Why? In tuft, he says, I will hold on to Ishvara, Guru, and Karma Yoga. That is the symbolic of tuft. I'll not drop Ishvara. I'll drop everything else. I'll hold on to Guru and I'll do service. These three things I'll hold on. That's why tuft is there for a brahmacharya ashram. Are you clear? From brahmacharya, he moves into grahastha, vanaprastha, and then sannyasa. What happens in sannyasa? Again, renunciation is there, sannyasa. If you see, brahmacharya has a tuft. Sannyasa has no tuft. Why? Sannyasa says, drop everything. Nothing, no hold on to nothing. Drop everything. Okay. He'll hold on to a danda, stick. Okay. Stick, he says, this stick is my support. So he drops the hair. All thoughts he drops now. All previous thoughts he drops. He says, I'll hold on to a stick. The stick, danda, it's called danda. So danda of sannyasi, it means the stick of the sannyasi is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. Danda is Jnana. I hold Jnana Danda and given by my Guru. Focus on Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa and surrender to Guru. That's why sannyasi shaves his whole head. Shaving of the head is associated with renunciation. Reminder for renunciation. What will happen to Grahastha? Brahmacharya, that's a shaving of the head, but you maintain tuft. Sannyasa will shave everything. Grahastha, they also used to maintain tuft. Grahastha. But Grahastha has to do karma kanda, the prescribed duties, Vedic duties, and make a living. Vaidika and Laukika. Worldly karma and Vaidika karma. So now, Grahastha also has to renounce. He has to learn dana, yadna, and dana. Dana you have to give. Some amount of renunciation he has to start. Whatever he has earned, he has to do donate. Dana he has to give. Dana has to give. A part of the earning has to be gone as dana. Then gradually he has to move from karma to karma yoga. Vaidika karma and Laukika karma, he has to convert gradually into karma yoga as an offering to God. That's also renunciation because you are renouncing karma phala, attachment to results. Are we clear? So then finally what happens? He becomes vanaprastha. Vanaprastha means retired. In retirement, he has to renounce the house where he's staying. He is no longer staying with his children. He is going to a forest. Why bother? Why disturb the younger generation? And why live in a city? He moves away from the city. He gives up his house. But he will continue to do his Vaidika karma. Laukika karma he drops because he is no longer earning money. Vaidika karma he continues and he will help the society, give some service to the society. Teach younger generation like that. For person who is in Vanaprastha, focus is on upasana, meditation. Ekarupa upasana, Aneka Rupa Upasana. Finally, when he comes to sannyasa ashrama, he takes a sannyasa ashrama, he takes a stick, and that stick is dana danda given by Guru. He holds on to that as a support. And for him, Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa is primary. Rest of things are given up. And then, after he gets the deeper understanding of Vedanta, then he drops the danda also, the stick also. Now he focuses mostly on Nidhyasa, mostly on Nidhyasa. Arupa Dhyana. No. Arupa Dhyana, he started with Shravana Manana Nidhyasa. As become sannyasi, he started Arupa Dhyana. In Vanapastha, he is doing more of a Ekarupa, Anekarupa Dhyana. Then sannyasa ashrama, Shravana Manana Nidhyasa, is already Arupa Dhyana started. Shravana Manana Nidhyasa goes on. And when he gets a clarity, then no more Shravana Manana is required. He'll spend more and more time in Samadhi. So that's the stage, what is called, the sannyasis of two types. Renunciation of the seeker, renunciation of the knower. First, when he takes sannyasas, it's called renunciation of seeker, vividisha sannyasa. He is seeking. He's seeking jnana. After he gets jnana and gets clarity, now he's vidvat sannyasi. He is established in jnana. He spends more time in meditation and samadhi. That's called vidyat sannyasa. So that's where the theme of renunciation runs throughout Sanatana Dharma. It's not at one place. For Grahastha, meditation is to be called as sannyasa. Is it clear to all? Anybody has a question on Zoom? Any questions on Zoom? Ram Prakash?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
So he, wherever you have said he, we can also replace it with she, alva.
Yeah, she is double of he.
No, she contains he.
Yeah, you heard the word called woman, spelling of woman?
Contains man. She also
woman contains man, and the spelling of woman is W-O man. So wherever you use the word he, she is also applicable. Atma is neither male nor female.
Yes, no, in the relative world, all these are told.
Yeah. In the
So
relative
forms
world,
are there, names are there, where it is applicable.
Applicable.
Yes.
Anybody has a question on Zoom up to so far what I have told?
Prabhuji, Hari Om.
Hari Om.
This danda for sannyasis is more in south, is it? South order. Srungeri,
No. See, there are sannyasas have so many orders. Okay. I mean, I'm saying there are so many branches and orders. They may have different practices, but danda is actually called jnana danda.
Because we don't see many monks carrying any danda, so that's.
I'm saying it may be more new fashion. I don't know.
New fashion.
Okay. Danda is something given as a mark of a vividisha sannyasi. Renunciation of a seeker. Dropping a danda takes him to vidva sannyasa. I have already jnana.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
But it's also called dharma danda anta heltaralla Guruji adana.
ಅದನ್ನ ಜನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿಗೆ ಧರ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ಒಂದೇ ಧರ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನ.
ಜ್ಞಾನ ಧರ್ಮ.
Dharma danda for kings, I think.
Yeah, dharma danda is kings. Okay. So anybody else any questions? Otherwise we can proceed.
Hari Om Guruji, Lalita here.
Yeah, Lalita.
So Vividisha sannyasi and Vidvat sannyasi. So while seeking, as long as he's still seeker in sannyasi stage, he is Vividisha. Once the self has been established, then he is Vidvat sannyasi.
Seeker of jnana, atma jnana.
Yes, seeker of atma jnana.
That's called Vividisha sannyasi.
Okay, so this transformation from Vividisha to Vidvat, it will gradually happen once he tries to, he keeps seeking to establish in the self, like until the mind doesn't get back to the soul.
If you are able to establish nididhyasa effortlessly, the mind is not getting moving here and there because jnana, aham brahmasmi is very clear to you. You can sit in aham brahmasmi or brahmakar vrati easily. Then Shravana Manana portion almost has completed.
Yes. So as I asked you the question earlier, Guruji, so the mind is at times it is trying to look back and see if the awareness is still there. You know, I
Mind
know.
cannot look back. This is an illusion. Mind is jada, inert. So you say mind can look back and see if awareness is there or not. That's false. It's an
Okay.
illusion. Mind cannot look back. Attention, which actually coming from awareness,
Mm-hmm.
is going back to awareness. Mind cannot look back. Mind is
Oh,
inert,
okay.
jada.
So the attention, can we term the attention as mind, Guruji?
Attention is not mind. No, attention can go anywhere. Attention to go to mind, you know what's happening in the mind. Attention go to the world, you know what is happening in the world.
Oh, okay, okay. So attention, when it is going to the thought is the mind.
Yeah.
So when attention is going to the thought, then it is okay. We are able to witness what is what thoughts are coming up.
Yeah.
So okay, now I understand. So when we are involved, when the mind is involved and the senses are involved in a work, there is no attention. So after the work is over, it is going back to the source.
Correct. Okay, let us go to the next question.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Guruji.
Okay. Your question is Aneka Rupa Dhyana is for Grahasthas. Is it question? So, question is Eka Rupa Dhyana, Aneka Rupa Dhyana, Arupa Dhyana for whom? Everything can Grahastha can do. Eka Rupa Dhyana, Aneka Rupa. There's nothing like that. You have to do this or that. But people suddenly cannot go to Arupa Dhyana. You start with Eka Rupa Dhyana, then go to Aneka Rupa Dhyana, then Arupa Dhyana. This is how gradually somebody makes a progression. And you cannot say in one sitting I can do all the three. You don't have to do. You cannot do. Ekarupa Dhyana means upasana of one God, Shiva, Rama, or Krishna. That Grahastha do normally. Aneka Rupa Dhyana means meditation that this deity is present everywhere in the universe, all aspects of creation. That also Grahastha can do. Grahastha should do. But Arupa Dhyana means Nididhyasa. That you can do only after Jnana, Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa. If Grahastha gets opportunity to Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa, he can do that also. Earlier, the society was divided in such a way, Grahastha Ashrama, Brahmacharya, Vanapastha, each stage was given a prescribed practices. But if you get the opportunity to do it, straight away you can go through all of them. Is the answer clear? So let us go to next aspect of this talk. So I have told the meaning of shaving the hair. Now let us go to next topic here. Next topic is meditation, which is the inner journey. Our body is temple of God. The five koshas of the body, Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha, is the temple for the deity in our heart. The God is in our heart. The heart has double meaning. The heart has physical heart. The heart also means mind. Heart also means Atma. In a sense, heart means you have to take it a word as heart as center. Central to us. In our heart, God is present. That's why body should be considered as temple. Heart is the temple of God. Why Brahma Kapala? I'll tell you. So, Hrat Pundarikam, you see the lotus of the heart. Okay. The heart is considered as a lotus. Hrat Pundarikam. The lotus of the heart. And how is the lotus? You can see the lotus is bud pointing to, it's like the lotus is hanging like this. You can see. And that is considered as lotus. Lotus at heart, you have to meditate. And why you have to meditate on the lotus heart is what I'm going to tell. So you can see here the brain and the heart. The brain is where Brahmakapala is there, and heart is the center, physical heart, organ called heart, in the chest area. So what happens to the consciousness? The consciousness operates from the brain center in the waking state. In the waking state, waking world is projected from the brain center. We see the world outside, thoughts and will come. All those, the center of operation has shifted to brain. So brain center Kapala, Brahma Kapala, is center of consciousness for Ishvara in the waking state. It's like somebody is at home and he goes to the office. That office is here. So that's why meditate on Adna and Brahmarandra. Okay. Now, in this Upanishad, meditate on the heart center is told. Why heart center? In the waking world is projected from brain. What happens to go to sleep? The consciousness operates from the heart center. Our mind operates from the heart center. I would not say consciousness, mind operates from the heart center. Even brain also, mind operates from the brain, mind operates from the heart center. What happens in the dream? Or what happens in sleep? The brain is not functioning. Brain activities come down. Your sense organ activities come down, upper part. Then what is there? Your heart is pumping blood. The heart pumping blood is prana, the life force is doing it. The heart is the area where mana, mind, and prana come together. They are there. And that center, Ishvara is present. In sleep state. When the waking state has gone, either you go to dream state or deep sleep state, conscious mind operates from the heart center. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. This is the thinking center. The brain is the thinking center. Can you see? So the heart is the feeling center. Okay. In sleep, in dream, the mind is operating in a subtle way from the heart center. And so you can imagine through prana, it's controlling the body, pumping of the heart, blood. So in samadhi, you can go to heart center. In heart center, Ishvara is present as Sakshi, or witness of the pumping or movement of the heart center. Ishvara is Sakshi. And Manas and Prana are doing the movement, the movement of the heart. And in the movement, there's a gap, dub. In the gap, presence of the gap and sound, the Sakshi, Atma, Ishvara is witnessing in that center. That's how you meditate on Ishvara in the heart center.
Waking state. The waking state that I'm meditating onto.
I'm saying in waking state, you can meditate from here, Brahma Kapala, okay, and understanding that entire universe is appearing here, which is called Virat. In the same meditation, if you've done in the heart center, entire subtle world, Hiranyagarbha, is present here. Subtle world moves into gross world here, bigger world. The subtle world, Ishvara is present, universe is present in subtle form, and I am witnessing subtle form in the heart center. So this is the meditation. So the heart is considered as lotus because lotus is a symbol of enlightenment. The heart has a shape of a lotus bud. This is called Rat Pundarika. And lotus flowering is called wisdom or enlightenment. So our wisdom or enlightenment flowers when you meditate in the heart center, at the bud, like a lotus bud. At that point, meditation, a point. Because my attention has to go to take to a point. Otherwise, attention will spread everywhere. Either you can take to Adna or Brahmarandra or the heart center. Attention. Then be aware that I'm witness. Now, where is the witness? Witness is all everywhere. It's not located one place. The heart is located one place, but witness is there's no place. It's beyond time and space. That's why first principle is what mind is sattvic. For meditation, mind has to become sattvic. How does the mind become sattvic? Mind becomes sattvic only through karma yoga. A person who is lazy, tamasic, is lazy. A rajasic person is very active. Rajasic person is focused on getting something in life. And rajasic person, when he starts doing karma yoga, his mind becomes sattvic. Because raga dvesha starts going out of the mind. He is becoming free from raga dvesha. So for meditation, prerequisite is sattvic mind. And the sattvic mind is obtained with chitta shuddhi, which is karma yoga. Then virajam. Virajam means, rajam means rajoguna. Rajoguna is thoughts, activities. Okay. So a lot of thoughts can come. The thoughts represent rajoguna. So meditation should be done without rajoguna, virajam. So that you have to understand a simple way of doing it. When thoughts are coming, you are operating in the head space. But head is a space where thoughts arise. If you drop to heart center, if your attention goes to heart center, thoughts will reduce naturally. Because it's a feeling center. This is the thinking center, this is the feeling center. Thoughts will reduce naturally in the heart center. It's called virajam. Where attention goes, what's happening there, we'll notice. Attention is in the head center, then thoughts will rise. Past and present and future. Whereas when bring to the heart center, it's a feeling center. Feeling is the present moment. Thoughts will reduce. Virajam. Virajam means rajoguna will come down. Vishadam. Vishadam. Vishadam means mind has become silent because of karma yoga. Agitation in the mind has come down. Karma yoga reduces the agitation in the mind. Because see, ultimately, karma yoga is you operate in the world, you face challenges, ups and downs, try to resolve without attachment to result. In the process, what happens, your mind has become more and more calm. Anything happens. So Bhagavad Krishna, Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, importance of karma yoga. 2.45. Repeat. Traigunya, Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunyo, Bhava Arjuna, Nirdvando, Nitya Sattvasto, Niryoga, Kshema, Atmavan. So Niryoga, Kshema, Atmavan. Yoga Kshema, you have gone beyond Yoga Kshema. You have become Sattva, Sattva. Traigunya Vishaya Vedaha. Vedas are of three gunas. Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Veda guna. All Vedas are Sattva guna, Rajoguna, Veda, Tamaguna related only. Guna only. Nistraigunya Bhavajana. Go beyond gunas. Nirdvandva. Dvandva means duality. Come out of duality. Like and dislike. Raga and Dvesha. Success and failure. How do you do that? Karma yoga. Nitya Sattva. Mind becomes calm. Nitya Sattvasto. Then your mind becomes calm. Sattva guna pradhana agata in the mind. Rajoguna, you are already stuck in like and dislike. Raga and Dvesha. Niryoga Kshema. Then Yoga Kshema. Yoga means get something. Kshema means protecting that. So you go beyond protection of that. Beyond that. Mind will be calm. Gaining something, losing something, you will not be at. Atmavan. You become established in you go towards the self. Atmavan. This is the phala of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga phala is telling Bhagavan. Bhagavad Gita 2.45. So Upanishad says you have to come to Upasana, do Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga you have to do. Karma Yoga and Upasana hand in hand. That's why Atmanu Mokshatam Jagadaya goes hand in hand. Jagadita is Karma Yoga, Atma Moksha means Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa, or Upasana. So now Upasana, the three types of Upasana are told in this shloka. Can you see here? Shiva is sitting in meditation and there is a Shivalinga. You have heard Rudram. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Rudram starts. Okay. In Rudra, Shiva is praised as everything in the manifestation. He is a mountain, he is a river, he is a tree. It's Aneka Rupa. Shivalinga is Arupa, formless. Shiva as yogi, Ekarupa. Shiva yogi is Ekarupa, a form. Shiva as mountain, river, valley, sun and moon, which is told in Rudram, is Aneka Rupa. Shivalinga represents Arupa, formless. So, three types of meditations are there, upasanas are there. Ekarupa upasana, like meditation Shiva yogi. Aneka Rupa upasana, Shiva as everything in creation. And Arupa upasana or Nididhyasa, where Shiva is the Atma. Ekarupa, Aneka Rupa, Mattu Arupa. What is the phala of Ekarupa? Ekarupa upasana phala is Shiva is in my heart as Atma, as Sakshi. So, and Shiva is the one who is functioning through the body-mind complex. This is actually Shiva, upasana of Shiva. Shiva is in my heart. Okay. Shiva is the functioning through body and mind. And body is a temple. Then you will give respect to the body, respect to Shiva inside. This is the meaning of self-respect. You are respecting the self, real self. Ego is not real self. Ego is fake. So all our inferiority complex, negativity comes from the ego. Start respecting the God in your heart. The heart is the Garbhagraha, the sanctum sanctorium. The body is the temple. In the temple of body, Shiva is present. And Shiva is of three forms: Ekarupa, Anekarupa, Bahurupa, Arupa. That is represented through what we call as Rudra. Ekarupa Shiva is Shiva Yogi. Anekarupa Shiva is everything in the creation. No. Anekarupa is all gods are nothing but form of one consciousness. Like fire is heat, temperature, they are not different. Their gods are not independent. They are manifestations of one divinity. Okay. Ekarupa.
Because thus you said they also do Aneka.
I'm saying no. Do not mix up. Aneka Rupa doesn't mean there are many gods. I've told earlier. Grahasthas worship Shiva, Grahasthas worship Ganesha, Grahasthas worship Vishnu. But they have a concept that Vishnu is different from Ganesha, Shiva is different, Ganesha is different. Okay? In their mind, they are different gods. In reality, only one God is called Brahman. These are all forms of Brahman. Like water is one, big wave, small wave. The fire is one, heat and light are the qualities of fire. Like the deities are nothing but manifestation of one Brahman. When you do Aneka Rupa Dhyana, you are not worshipping many gods. We are worshipping one God through the Brahman through the many forms. When say mountain is Shiva, river is Shiva, then what you call as animal is Shiva, you are actually worshipping Shiva in many forms. That's called Aneka Rupa Dhyana. It's not like having many gods. And Arupa means formless. Okay. So we have a confusion that Shiva is different from Vishnu, Vishnu is different from, that's actually wrong understanding of life. So I told conditions. Chintyam. Now what are the quality of what is the quality of Shiva? What is the quality of consciousness in you? Achintyam. Chintya means it is not available to thoughts. Thoughts can point to Shiva, but thoughts is not available to thoughts. Thoughts can hold on to object. Shiva or consciousness of Sakshi is not available to thoughts. Achintyam. Anything which is available to thoughts or sense of mind should have a form. Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha, Shabda. Form, sound, touch, smell, and taste. If this is there, the mind can recognize as a name, form. It can give a name. But Shiva comes to the category Achintyam, where mind cannot think of Shiva. Mind can point to Shiva. It's different, but mind can think of Shiva. Or mind can grasp Shiva. What can be grasped is object. The subject cannot be grasped by the mind. Avyaktam, not available to sense organs. Vyakta means manifest. Avyakta means unmanifest. This is in the part of Aneka Rupa Dhyana. So, I can see a mountain. Okay, I can see a tree. I can see a river. You said Aneka Rupa Shiva is there. Where is it? I cannot Vyakta. It is not manifest. Avyakta Rupa. Everything in the creation, Shiva is present in the Avyakta Rupa, unmanifest form. How? The tree is, the sun is, the moon is, river is, the isness or existence is unmanifest, but it appears as river. The existence appears as sun, existence appears as moon, existence appears as tree. When you remove the form, still existence, nothing happens. That existence is avyaktam. This hint is for Aneka Rupa Dhyana. You have to meditate Shiva. Oh, I'm able to Shiva sitting in like a mountain. See, when Ramana Maharshi was passing, people asked Ramana Maharshi, where will you go? After you go, what will you do? Ramana says, where will I go? I'll be here only in Arunachala. Then people visualize Ramana Maharshi sitting in Arunachala. Arunachala is Ramana Maharshi, not in Vyakta form, Avyakta form, existence form. Is it clear? Aneka Rupa Shiva. There are Rama, Krishna, Shakti, Paramatma, Vishnu, Subramanya, so many deities are there. We think each of them are different. They are not different. They are manifestation of one Brahman. One Shiva is appearing as Rama. That's why many people have names called Shiva, Rama, Krishna. Shiva, Rama, Krishna, all are one. So what's happening? The fire is one. The heat and temperature and light of the fire are the qualities. These deities are the deities appearance of one Brahman, one Ishvara. They are not different. To meditate them as separate is wrong. Shivam means auspicious. Meditation of Shiva is auspicious. Why? Because we'll realize I am one with Shiva and this is called Mukti. That's highest auspiciousness. And you have heard of Shiva sitting in Smashana, Smashana Vasi. Shiva sits in burial ground, Smashana Vasi Shiva. Have you heard of that? Have you thought why Shiva is Smashana Vasi? Smashana means burial ground. Right? The dead bodies are burnt. That means our body, mind, and intellect is cremated in the burial ground, Smashana. But Shiva is sitting there silently. If your body goes and mind goes and intellect goes also, burnt in Smashana, Shiva, nothing happens to Shiva, Atma. Why? Shiva is the self of all. Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma. Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. If the body is burnt, anything happens to Atma. Bodies are burnt in Smashana. The entire world is Smashana. Everywhere bodies will get burnt. It's not one place. Everywhere bodies are born, die. But Shiva is sitting silently. Shiva is the Atma. Nothing happens to Atma. Is the analogy clear? Why Shiva is Smashanavashi? Anybody has a question so far on Zoom?
ಏನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಟ್ ಕವರ್ಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ರಿಯಲಿ ಬಹುರೂಪ, ಅನುರೂಪ, ಏಕರೂಪ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಂಡ್ ಶಿವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡೋ ಸ್ಥಳ ಏನು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ.
Shiva Smashana, we think the Smashana is a burial ground where bodies are burnt. The entire world is Smashana. Nobody, everybody is born here, die here, get burnt.
Yes.
But nothing happens to Atma. That's why Shiva sits in Smashana only. This is Smashana only. So, anybody has any questions? Huh?
ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Question illa Prabhuji. Dhyana
clear,
is the real sannyasa. That is the most important thing learned.
Dhyana, Nididhyasa is Parama Sannyasa. That's what the Upanishad says. Supreme Sannyasa.
Super.
So, next, the shloka condition, Ananta Rupam. Shiva is of infinite forms. Every form is Shiva form. How? When you say chant Om Namah Shivaya mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. Om stands for Supreme Reality Parabrahma. Namah Shivaya. Each alphabet. Earth, water, fire, wind, and space is Panchakshari mantra. So Shiva is all the 5 elements is Shiva. The space, wind, fire, water, and earth. Pancha kosha is Shiva. Your 5 koshas are Shiva. Pancha pranas are Shiva. Pancha tanmatras are Shiva. Entire subject to object is Shivamayam. That's why Shiva is Aneka Rupa. So Shiva is everything, all forms. Then Vishnu's form, that's also Shiva. Krishna's form, that's also Shiva. Ganesha's form, that's also Shiva. Prashantam means what? Prashanta means totally silent, tranquil. Shantam. Shanta means peaceful. So I got a cup of coffee early in the morning. I became peaceful. That is called Shantam. But by 11 o'clock, I got one more cup of coffee. Shantam in the morning has gone now. Ashantam has come. Peace is gone. Prashanta means Shantam, Ashantam, beyond that is Prashantam. It doesn't, the peace doesn't come and go. Eternal peace. Atma. You understand? Shanti means peace. Ashanti means disturbance. We get peace every day by getting something. Cup of coffee, I'll get peace. Okay? Eat food, I get peaceful. But sometime, after that, Ashanti will come. Again, I want something. Shanti and Ashanti are duality. Prashanti means beyond duality. A total peace. Absolute peace. Amritam. Amrita means eternal, immortal, birthless and deathless. Brahma Yonim. Brahma Yoni means creator. Brahma Yoni means creator of Brahman. Who says this? Brahmaji himself is saying. Here the Brahmaji is the teacher to Ashwalayana. Ashwalayana, Brahmaji is saying, Shiva is my creator also. Brahmaji is the creator for everything. Shiva is, I am born from Shiva. Brahmaji is born from Shiva. So, Brahmaji is called Brahma Yonim. Yonim means create, born from. Brahmaji is called Hiranyagarbha in scriptures. Hiranyagarbha appears from Chaitanyam, consciousness. That's in Purana, it says Brahmaji came from Narayana. Narayana is Parabrahma. Parabrahma is Parameshwara. Parameshwara is Shiva. So all those things are synonyms, consciousness. Tatha Adi Madhyanta Vihinam means beginning, middle, and end is not there for Shiva. Anything finite, there's a beginning, there's a middle, and end. For infinite, where is the beginning, where is the middle, and where is the end? Vibhum. Vibhum means Vividha Rupena Bahu. Vividha Rupena. Shiva appears in many forms and all forms. Sarvam Shivamayam. Sarvam Kaivalya Brahma also is told as Sarvam Shivamayam. He appears in all the forms in the universe. Everything is Shiva's form. So this is called Bahurupa Dhyana, Aneka Rupa Dhyana. Now you have to understand one important aspect of Aneka Rupa Dhyana. In India, we have many Jyotirlingas, Dwadasha Jyotirlingas. Okay? There are many places where Shiva is manifest. So this is actually this Jyotirlinga at various places represent various forms of Shiva. Agni Linga, Vayu Linga, Akasha Linga. That means Shiva is manifest in all the forms. Okay, Shiva Linga is formless, but Agni Linga, Vayu Linga, Akasha Linga, they manifestation of form of Shiva in the form of the space, the wind, the fire. The space is Shiva, appearance of Shiva. Wind is appearance of Shiva. Where is not Shiva? Shiva is everywhere. Sarvam Shivamayam. So then we say, oh, Shiva is all the form. In Bhagavad Gita, we have heard Vishnu's form. Vishnu is Vishwarupa. Now, Shiva is all the form. Vishnu is also all the form. There's Shiva and Vishnu. Are there two? Shiva and Vishnu are not two. Here Shiva is sitting, behind Vishnu is there. Vishnu and Shiva, Vishwarupa of Vishnu and Vishwarupa of Shiva are one and the same. Shiva is not different from Vishnu. Because people start thinking, there are actually Shaivites, some Shaivites. No, I will never go to Vishnu temple. There are Vaishnavas, oh, Shiva, I can't hear name of Shiva. They think that Shiva is different from Vishnu. Okay, Shiva is not different from Vishnu. We are all speaking of the same reality, consciousness, Parabrahma. You are not different from Vishnu. You are not different from Shiva. You means real you. The God is in you as you. Shiva, Vishwarupa and Vishnu Vishwarupa are not different. They are one and the same. People have a very sectarian view. So if you start the Ekarupa Dhyana, this is the form of Shiva, then you say, I don't want to see Vishnu's form. Or if you start Vishnu's Dhyana, I don't want to see Shiva. Because you are holding on to one form. Ekarupa Dhyana you can start. Then you have to do Anekarupa Dhyana to see God everywhere. So let us understand what is the phala of Ekarupa Dhyana. When you do meditation on one form, what is the phala? What will you get? The qualities of the deity will come in you. Your mind will become purified. Shiva's quality of Vairagya and Jnana will come into your life. Vishnu's quality of compassion will come into your life. That's the Ekarupa Dhyana phala. But Anekarupa Dhyana phala has another phala. Now, meditational inside you feel peaceful. Inside you feel my divine qualities are coming in my life. But when you start interacting with the world, Raga Desha will come. I like this, I don't like this will come. Because your sense organs are coming to picture. Some Vasana Samskara may cannot come up. Okay? That's where you have to do Anekarupa Dhyana. God is in present everything, everywhere. Not just in me. Otherwise I'll become, oh, God is in me. I'm God, I'm one with God. What are you? You are an ordinary human because you are not realized. God is present in all living creatures. This will develop love for all. This is called bhakti. Aneka Rupa Dhyana brings bhakti in our life. God in me is present everywhere. And this will eliminate the Raga Dvesha completely. You know what is Raga Dvesha? If you say God is present everywhere, in everything God is present, then there's nothing to choose. Nothing means like and dislike is not there. God is the mountain, God is the valley. God is the cloud, God is the rain. Okay, Shiva is the mountain, Shiva is the valley. Shiva is in good, Shiva is in bad. Shiva is in right and Shiva is in wrong. The right and wrong, everywhere God is present, then where is Raga and Dvesha? Like and dislike starts going down in life. If everywhere Shiva is present, then how do I live my life? What is dharma? Okay, so Shiva is present in tiger and Shiva is present in cow. Both Shiva is present. Ramakrishna Paramaham says, go do namaskara for the cow, but do namaskara for tiger from away. Your vyavahara will be according to vyavahara. Your transaction will be according to the situation, but knowing very well, the God is present in everywhere. This will reduce disturbance in the mind. Your actions will be perfect. Your actions are offering to God. They'll be perfect. Mind will be not disturbed, because mind gets disturbed when you see this separation. Aneka Rupa Dhyana will remove the Raga Dvesha. Chidanandam. Last word is Chidanandam. Ananda means happiness. Anandam comes from the word Anantam, means infinity, infinite happiness, not little bit happiness. Chidanandam means happiness of consciousness. Consciousness is happiness. Chit is Anandam. Consciousness is happiness. No, I know my mind happiness. My mind, I'm happy in my mind. Mind is mind happiness. The mind happiness is a small part of the happiness of consciousness reflected in the mind. Mind has no happiness. Mind is jada. Mind is inert. There cannot be happiness in the mind. Happiness is only appearance in the mind momentarily because of reflection of consciousness, chidabhasa. Happiness, anandam, is Atma Surupa. It is not part or product of the mind. Atmananda, Brahmananda is not because of the mind. Mind gets Ananda from Atma, but Atmananda is not because of the mind. Chidananda, Ananda is Chit Swarupa, consciousness, pervading everywhere. No, I am happy. You are unhappy. Somebody is unhappy. But they are unhappy in the mind. The happiness of Atma is there in everybody. Atma is all pervading. It's not individual. What is reflected in my mind is happiness. In your mind, unhappiness. Because mind is noisy. There unhappiness comes. But Anandam, source of happiness, is same for everybody. It's Anantam. Ananda is not limited by mind at all. It is all pervading. That means for all minds, the same Anandam is present. Satchidanandam. So now mind becomes, when the mind goes to sleep state, mind goes to coma, or a person dies, still nothing happens to Chidanandam. The consciousness of Atma. Atma is free from any of this mind. But Atma in pure form is not available, accessible to us. Atma is accessible to us when Atma's Ananda is reflected in the mind as happiness. Atma is known as I am the Atma. It's known as a subject. It cannot be known as an object. The Anandam of the Atma is reflected in the mind, is available to us as happiness. Without a medium, there's no manifestation of Atma Ananda. Mind is the medium in which Anandam manifests. Are we clear? Without a medium, Atma cannot be manifest. Atma reflects on the mind. That's why you know there's something called happiness. And happiness is my Atma Swarupa, you know from that. Mind is a mirror. Anybody has any questions so far on this? So, Eka Rupa Dhyana, Aneka Rupa Dhyana, Arupa Dhyana. Arupa Dhyana means nirguna, nirakara. That's after Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa. Ekarupa dhyana, Anekarupa dhyana is called Saguna dhyana. Each dhyana has a phala. Ekarupa dhyana, the divine qualities manifest in you. Anekarupa dhyana, your raga dvesha will go because God is present everywhere. Arupa dhyana will give you mukti, freedom. Ekarupa dhyana, Anekarupa dhyana is chitta shuddhi. Arupa dhyana is mukti. Any questions from anybody?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om. Yes, boss.
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Heli Vasu. Morning.
So Arupa Dhyana is the same as Atma Rupa Dhyana.
Arupa dhyana, Atma Rupa dhyana is same. Atma is Arupa, no? Atma is no form, no?
Correct. So in the slide you had shown Brahma Kapala, the head region, and then connected to the heart region, Prabhuji. Meditation.
Right. So?
And head region you said is thought center. Heart region is feeling center, subconscious mind feelings.
Yeah.
So in the Shakti Darshana and Mahaprana Dhyana, Brahma Kapala Dhyana, Brahmarandra Dhyana, and all that which you have taught us.
Yeah.
If we do that, there are no thoughts, even though this whole energy is full of vibration and light.
Correct.
So that here the thought part doesn't apply, Prabhuji.
No. I'm saying what happens between two centers. The head center is a thought center. If you go to Kapala or space, there are no thoughts. In the waking state, we operate in this world, this place. Okay. And what happens is that in the waking state, we need an anchoring place. The anchoring place becomes Adna Chakra or Brahmarandra because our consciousness is centered at the top head area.
Correct.
Okay. When you go to Samadhi, you can drop down to heart center. You can drop down to anchoring in the head area. You can come down to heart center, okay, which is actually feeling space, where only this thing is happening. The momentary movement is happening.
Physical heart.
Physical heart. Now, when you say heart, he is referring to physical heart in the secondary sense. Primary sense is the mind, mana. In real sense, it's the Atma or Sakshi. The three means are there. Physical is heart, then which is actually mana, mind, and which is actually Atma. So focus on the heart center, where the only activity is happening is prana. From thinking activity ultimately has come to prana, pranic movement, which is a feeling. Tuck. So there's a gaps there. It's easier to observe the gaps and movement. And the observer is Sakshi. That's called meditation in the heart center. Atma.
Okay. That is preferred over the Brahmarandra. And
No. There is nothing is preferred. I'm saying these are the different ways of meditation.
Okay.
You have to find out what is your preference.
Sometimes both will get automatically linked up also. So
they'll get linked up also. For you, you find it which you feel comfortable.
Okay.
I'm not making a judgment here. This is good, that's bad. This is right, this is wrong. I'm telling you why these different types of meditations are there.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
The question is, why center? These are the logic. I'm saying, see, there is one practice. This is also another practice is prevalent. And why this practice are there, I'm telling you. Feeling. I'm saying all are there. These are different methods of meditation. It's not. So each meditation, the logic behind the meditation I'm giving. Why this should be done. Anybody else any questions?
Hari Om Guruji, Lalita.
Hari? Yeah, who?
Lalita.
Yeah, Lalita, go ahead.
So, as I have asked the question earlier, the attention goes back because when we are watching, is that Nididhyasana, Guruji?
Nididhyasa is holding on to Brahmakarvati, I am Braham Brahmasmi.
Mm.
And finally dropping it.
Okay. Okay, Guruji.
Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Others, can you close for the day?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om, who is speaking?
Kumari, one clarification, Prabhuji. So what we described today was Nirguna Upasana.
No, no.
And
3 upasana. Aneka Rupa, Eka Rupa, Nirguna. All the 3 are said.
all the 3. Now, what we described earlier, you explained the prerequisites to do this. So there is the posture, and before that, there was the Shravana Manana Nididhyasana as being the prerequisite to
No,
this.
Karma Yoga is prerequisite to Dhyana.
Karma Yoga is prerequisite to
Karma Yoga is prerequisite to Dhyana. Karma Yoga brings Chitta Shuddhi and Sattvic quality. Isn't it? That I have
Yes,
described yesterday, no?
Yes, yes. So, okay. There is a confusion. So the confusion is Shravana Manana Nididhyasa, which you spoke a few days ago. Was that a prerequisite? No, you said now it's Karma Yoga, which is a prerequisite to Dhyana.
No. So I'll show you again the picture which I showed yesterday. Yesterday I showed a clear flow. Yesterday means last class. If you remember this picture, I'll just show you. If you remember, do you remember this picture?
Yes,
So somebody
Prabhuji.
starts with karma, Laukika and Vaidika. Then he does Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga leads to Chitta Shuddhi. Then Upasana, which is leads to Chitta Shuddhi. Upasana is 2 types. With form, Saguna, Eka Rupa Dhyana. Cosmic form, Vishwarupa Darshana, Aneka Rupa form. So this is called Upasana. Up to this point is Upasana, white one. Then the prerequisite for Upasana is Karma Yoga. Prerequisite for Dhyana, Jnana is Chitta Shuddhi, coming from Upasana. Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa is Jnana. So then leads to formless meditation, Nirakara Dhyana. Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa leads to Atma Rupa Dhyana. Then Atma Rupa Dhyana becomes Nirakara Dhyana or Arupa Dhyana. Now what is the question?
Okay, so a sub question. The part in white in the box, this is for Krama Mukti path. And in yellow, it is the Jivan Mukti path.
Correct. But what will happen? This part in white is Krama Mukti if it doesn't go to Jivan Mukti. Others, this is Chitta Shuddhi. For Chitta Shuddhi, people follow all this path up to they come up to here. Purusha the mind, right? Purusha the mind is Chitta Shuddhi, is Karma Yoga is required, Upasana is required. They'll come up to this point. Then, if they don't get Jnana, they would have gone to Krama Mukti. If they get Jnana, they'll get Jivan Mukti here.
Okay, Prabhuji, this is helpful. So the final confusion is the Nididhyasa, which is being referred to, and the all 3 types of Upasana, which you explained today. We said, I think Purnima ji asked this question, which is the highest? We said Nididhyasana is the highest. So was that...
Nididhyasana is for Jnana, Mukti. Other Upasana, Eka Rupa Upasana, Aneka Rupa Upasana is for Chitta Shuddhi. Purification.
Okay, so it's like we are describing at the same time 2 paths, but Nididhyasana is the highest.
I'm saying highest doesn't mean that you can go straight to highest. No, people have to go through some path. No, the Eka Rupa Dhyana, Aneka Rupa Dhyana, Nididhyasana. That's how people go. Right? So suddenly somebody tell you are Brahman, meditate on Brahman. He will not be able to meditate. These vasanas are so much, he will be agitated.
Okay, so we are describing the sub-steps for each upasana, but that is separate from Nididhyasana, which is on the Jnana Marga path.
I'm saying all these are called dhyana, meditation. Dhyana is upasana and nididhyasa. Upasana refers to before getting jnana, you understand God is everywhere, meditate. God is in me and God is everywhere. And after getting jnana, you only difference happens is I am God. Aham brahmasmi will come into picture.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji, I got
Okay.
it. Thank you.
Okay. Let us close for the day. After this thing, there's a question answer session, QA session. You can join the QA session. Those who are interested in QA session, you can join. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಸಚಿದಾನಂದ ಆತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನ್ನಾನೇ, ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ, ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಸತ್ಯದರ್ಶನಂ, ಅಂತರ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಬಹಿರ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಗ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಪರಾತ್ಪರ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರೇವ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಶಿವೋಸ್ಮ್ಯಹಂ. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು, ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು, ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. We'll give break of 5 minutes. After that, we'll start question answer session. Those who are interested, continue.